what's up, y'all? It's your girl Sang, and today we're going to be reacting to another video from Anton Daniels. This time, he actually did a interview with Charleston White, who I like. I know a lot of people are just like, I can't stand him, but I like when he talks, man. He is very blunt, and he gets straight to the point and tells it how it is. He don't sugarcoat nothing. He don't care how you feel about things that he says. I love it. That's how I like to talk. But this one is basically him talking about Ye whipped into submission, Kanye abandoned by black people, they bound down to us, such and such, such and such. So basically, I'm assuming he's gonna give his opinions on this whole Kanye situation. So let's go ahead, let's get into it and see what he's really talking about.
What do you think about Ye, Kanye West, right?
I think black people are showing white people that we'll forever be their slaves, and if they want to, we'll voluntarily go back to slavery. And this is why I say this: we ask to stand up to white folks all the time. We beg to stand up to white folks. Nick Cannon got on a platform and said the same thing that Kanye said.
He did. He literally did. He said this was like, what, a few years ago? He literally said the exact same thing Kanye said. I'm not even joking. He's same exact thing. He said it on his podcast. You know what happened? They did the same thing to him that they're doing to Kanye. Pulling partnerships, kicking him off platforms, taking his money away, because they're the ones cutting his check. I don't think y'all understand or realize this, but when Kanye put out his tweet, he was like mad at the Jews or whatever. Y'all have to understand, this coming from the perspective of a wealthy black man, not an average person like us, right? He's not talking, when he talks about death con to all Jews, he ain't talking about killing me. He ain't talking about killing every other average Jew out there. He's talking about the people in position and power in the industries he's working in that cut his checks because he's tired of dealing with them. For those of you that don't know, most Jewish people are in charge at all these big media and entertainment companies and music corporations. That is a fact, okay? Nobody's sugarcoating that. That's out there. You can look it up yourself. Kanye, even in a recent interview, he left his kids' basketball game, he showed them the list. So that he's not saying anything new. This has actually been a very long discussion in the black community ever since rappers started getting into the game talking about music. This has been a topic since the 80s about white Jews being in power at these record labels and media companies, cutting the checks to black men and regulating what they can and cannot speak about. This ain't a new topic. There's nothing new about this at all. Now, we saw what happened with Nick Cannon, right? Everybody started pulling everything. What did he do? He came out and he apologized. Next thing you know, he's on the red carpet. He had on some weird outfit, dressed like a total clown. And next thing you know, everybody loves Nick Cannon again. He went from like, oh, he's anti-Semitic. I can't believe he said that. Next, he apologizes. He's your favorite person again. He hosting shows again. He got Wild 'N Out back. Y'all love him. Y'all love him. Y'all don't like the fact he's pumping out all these kids, which I can agree with that because he's creating multiple broken homes. But I guess we don't like that for different reasons, right? But everything else, y'all love him. He hosting these little show, Masked Singer and all that, making y'all laugh. Y'all don't even know he all the stuff he said. It's funny because there's been comments ever since Kanye been talking his talk. People been like, yep, Nick Cannon said that before. And people's like, oh, what did Nick Cannon say? Shows y'all have goldfish memories. That's why I said, y'all not canceling Kanye. Y'all are fake outraged for the moment, but y'all not canceling him.
Guess what they did? They grabbed his by his shirt. They even made him denounce Farrakhan. They even made Nick Cannon denounce Farrakhan and say he was a bad, hateful person. So that's one they tarred and feathered. DC Young Fly and them back on the platform now. They bowed down. DC Young Fly claimed, well, I wouldn't take it. Y'all all bowed down.
Mm-hmm. They all went right back to Wild 'N Out. All went back to it. You think one person would have been like, Nick, I know they took your show, but they can't run it without us. They can't run any of this without us. Why don't we all get together, create our own thing, and just call it something else? They didn't do that though.
Get off the show, period. Come over here on your own app and start your own. F them.
You know that's what I'm building, right?
So now we got.
So I'm glad he said that. I never told y'all this. When I did the channel update and I told y'all like, oh, I already have plans for this channel. I already know what I'm doing. So my whole goal from the very beginning, I'm not about to stay on YouTube. That's not the goal. My goal is to create my own platform. You want to know where I got the idea and the blueprint for wanting to do all this? Dame Dash, Kev on Stage. What is it? Draymond, what is it? Draymond Shark or whatever. The guy that owns Fubu. Him. What they got? Dame Dash has Dame Dash Studios. An actual app where you can go pay for it monthly. He got his own TV shows on there, his own movies, everything. Kev on Stage, what he got? Same thing. He got all his own content on his own platform. Right? He may still hit y'all with the little, the Instagram videos. You may get like a YouTube video every now. But his main stuff is on his own platform. That if you really want to see it, you're going to pay to see it. Same thing with Fubu. They got their own movies, independent movies and everything pumping through their channel. That's been my goal from day one of creating all of this. I know we small right now. I know it's not going to happen right now. I'm going to build an audience out. And as I build and grow and do certain things on this channel, I don't want to talk to y'all yet because I actually have a meeting this Friday to game plan a lot of stuff. Just like I told you, all this back here about to change. All these little lower thirds and stuff about to change. I just made an animator over the weekend. Okay, all this is about to change. It's going to be slowly and piece by piece as we grow. All right, I have a plan for everything. I already have a plan for all this. And as I grow, you think my goal is to get 1 million subs on YouTube? No. Would it be nice? Sure, but my whole focus, I want a core group of people that just rock with me. If that means I have 10,000 subs, but out of that 10,000, 8,000 of y'all rock with me consistently, I'm good. I'm good. I don't care. Because most people that have those high numbers, which y'all don't understand with YouTube, you get paid off of views, right? I know a channel right now that has over 500,000 subs, right? Do you know what their consecutive view count is on their videos? 2,000 to 3,000. They're not making no money, all right? They're not making the money you think they are. You gonna see that sub count and be like, wow, they got a lot of stuff. It means nothing. It means nothing if these people aren't watching you. I want a solid, consistent base that rocks with me. So when I go and I create my own platform and I be like $5 or $10 a month, or I have advertisers that rock with me heavy enough where they be like, look, we'll front all the bills to make this free. Just run these ads. And I'm rocking with them enough where I'm like, it makes sense for both of us. Bro, I'm telling you, that's the way to go. That's the way to go. Because one day these platforms, Twitch, YouTube, all of this, a lot of creators that use this as their one source of income are going to have a very rude awakening if they stuff ever gets shut down. I've already seen it happen to creators. I've already seen it happen. Okay? Just because y'all just now finding me now doesn't mean I haven't been here before. I've had another channel. I've worked with other creators over the years. We've had media companies. I've seen everything. I've seen every facet of this. I'm telling y'all, don't stay in one place. We just saw Sneeko get rocked. He was like, I'm about to disconnect from the Matrix. I'm getting rid of all of this. Now YouTube holding his 6 figures he made that month. And they probably not going to give it to him. Honestly, it sucks. And I believe they should give him his money. But a lot of that came from advertisers and whatnot. They probably going to hold that money based on the contract they have all of us sign when we decide to get monetized. Right? He probably not getting that money back ever. Why do you think he came back to YouTube? I'm going to disconnect from the Matrix. I'll show them. He right back on here with a brand new channel building up. Because he know he need that money. He know he need it. He never thought about a second plan of attack for income. And I'm shocked his managers never told him that either. Moving on. Back to the video though.
Got Yee, a billionaire. A billionaire. who we watch come up out of Chicago. Not only that, the only who I've ever seen advocate for Larry Hoover to be free.
That's true.
The only entertainer I ever seen advocate for Larry Hoover to be free. Lil Durk ain't done it. So here go Ye. He stand up. We all saying, yeah, he right. But boy, when they grab that baddest, that's always been a tactic. You take the baddest, bring him out in front of all the slaves, and you tie him up and you whoop him. 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 And you keep whooping him in front of all these slaves. This y'all baddest one. Y'all richest one. He gonna stand up to us. And we all sit there and watch. Don't nobody join in. No celebrity, no entertainer. Jay-Z punk ass turned on him. They whooping him. They putting them lashes on his back. Then he find out, Toby, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. They still whooping him. I'm sorry. They still whooping him. And he's still saying, I'm sorry. They won't stop whooping him. And we ain't said that's enough. We ain't stood up and said, fuck y'all. That's enough.
Yeah, not at all. If anything, we have people championing for this man's downfall, which is sad. You all realize, like, when it comes to the black community, our wealth, we are at the bottom of the totem pole for wealth within our community. So to actually see somebody high up with wealth, and we're seeing them break him down for telling the truth, and you're championing that, is sad. There's not many of us at the top, right? With that being said, Forbes is always wrong with their numbers. Always. And that's just a fact. That's not me saying that. That's a fact. However, their top 10 list, right, for billionaires. You know, majority of that list is Jewish people. Yet that doesn't bother y'all. That doesn't bother y'all at all. I don't know why, and then y'all be happy when somebody with money, they lying to y'all talking about he's plummeting, he's not a billionaire anymore. These publications can't even get his own net worth correct. Yet out of his mouth, he been telling us nonstop, hey, I'm worth $11 billion. What happened after he lost the Adidas deal? I lost $2 billion off of that. 11 minus 2, what is that? 9. All these other deals. He's still a billionaire. I don't know why y'all are believing all these other publications. Ye is only worth 1.2 billion and he lost 1.5 and now he's worth 4. Oh, he's worth 1.5 and he lost 1.5 and he's worth 400 million. Oh, he's actually worth 2 billion and he just lost 2 billion and now he's worth 500 million. All these publications telling y'all, hey, he's not a billionaire anymore. None of them are even accurate within each other on his net worth. Yet the one man that y'all are championing for being broke now, right? He's been telling y'all, I'm worth 11, I'm worth 11, I'm worth 11. I only lost 2. He's still a billionaire. But y'all so happy, yeah, take him down a peg. Yeah, he deserves it. Y'all wild, man. Y'all wild.
We ain't playing no more basketball.
And then also him talking about getting him to apologize. He recently had to sit down and have a mediation. And he had to apologize in the mediation. Because all these people he complained about have issues with are the ones cutting the checks. Do y'all realize as a community, if we all squatted up and got together as a community, we wouldn't need nobody cutting our checks. It would be us. Don't y'all feel a certain way that in the Asian community, $1 circulates for about a month? In the Jewish community, it circulates for about 19, 20 days. And in our community, it circulates for a couple hours? That don't bother y'all? Y'all realize that we start keeping the money with us and moving how these other communities, they got the blueprint. They have a whole blueprint for how we all should be moving together as a community, and we just refuse to follow it. Y'all don't hear me, though.
We ain't doing nothing no more. Because we can all come together and shake our dick at them if we want to. We can really hurt the Jews. Because we still niggas. They ain't in this position no more. We can really hurt them. They rely on us. They kids eat off us now. Let us go to. Let's have an economical war with the Jews and see who win. I bet we beat them. I bet they apologize. We can make them bow down too. By they ain't as bad as we try to think they is. The white boy the only one kiss they. The Russians don't. The North Koreans don't. The Chinese don't. The English white boys the only one kiss the. The ain't never gave a fuck about them. They God ain't our God. They God ain't our God. They would never be able to withstand the type of slavery that our people endured. They way weaker than us. They way weaker than us, homie. They was given a line of credit from the Queen of England. That's the only thing, that's the only reason they so powerful. They was given a line of credit. Just give us that line and watch what we can do with it. Give us the same line of credit that you got, and let's see if we can do what they did. Other than that, they'll be just like us. They'll be just like us. Getting jobs, working warehouses and all that shit too. They had a helping hand. They didn't do this on their own. Everybody helped them. Don't nobody help us.
Yeah, because they painted us to the whole world. They painted us to be horrible. And we allowed it. I get what happened back in the day. Well, they tore down Black Wall Street and they did this and they did that. Build another one. Build another one. You can't let nobody hold us down. Do you know there was a black woman that created a whole community? I think it's called like the Avalon community or something. Created a whole community. Houses, a center where the kids can get homeschooled because they had like a person that monitors everything. A rec center, an area for arts and entertainment. It's a whole community just for black people. There's another older black woman. She made a whole community of it was like 50 some houses. They look beautiful. The rent is actually affordable for where she's at. It's for black people. We can create our own stuff. If we all got on the same page and stopped worrying about stupid stuff, we all could be together and squat up. We don't need nobody else's money. We need our own. We need to work together and work with each other just like all these other communities be doing. The blueprint is there. I don't understand why we can't collectively follow that.
Every now and then that white boy give us some government entitlements, but that's to keep us under.
Mm-hmm.
Give white people back food stamps, welfare, their free education. We homeschool our own kids, but we get the funding out of their free public educational school system. Take your monies out the banks and go put it into something else in Haiti and some resources in Haiti ground. Take rappers forfeit on all their contracts. Stop listening to rap music. Find a station to listen to on. Man, watch them beg us.
Yeah. We pump the most money out everywhere, bro. It just don't stay with us. We pump it out to everybody else but ourselves. And that's what's sad about it. It's just sad. It's just so sad. Everything he's saying is correct. Everything he's saying is correct. I don't ever see it happening, though. Not in my lifetime.
We just do it for 1 year, unplug from these. They can't stop us.
Well, we are our own worst enemy.
That's it.
Yeah.
We stopping us. They can't stop us. We stopping us. And whatever God we pray to, told God death on us. Who gonna help a bunch of that don't even wake up to think to help each other?
Mm-hmm.
At this point in America, don't nobody owe us nothing. We supposed to take reparations. And how do you take reparations? By going to the United Nations. They'll give it to us.
Honestly, we all need to squat up together. Y'all remember a minute ago or something, when he said we need to give back the welfare and all that. Do y'all know that all of that happened and was pushed during our parents' generation when they were younger. Like, they had to have been teenagers or like early 20s, like our parents, when all this happened, right? And if you don't have to believe me. There's a documentary out called Black Tom, or I'm sorry, Uncle Tom. That's what it's called. There's 2 versions to it. So there's a part 1, and then there's a second one that came out after the fact. It's free. It's on YouTube. It's called Uncle Tom. Watch it. Just watch it. Everything I'm telling you is in there. It'll tell you. Our grandparents used to be Republicans. Okay? They got y'all thinking, I forgot what happened, but it was with, I think it was with JFK. They wanted to push something, and he was like, I'm not about to push that. And the Republicans passed it. And he was like, I guess I'll sign it. Mind you, we got TVs at this point now. And they was like, because he's the president, they have to show him signing it on TV. Even though he didn't really want to do any of that. And him and the Democrats didn't want it, right? Because black people saw him signing that on TV, they was like, oh, he must be for us. Oh, this is amazing. Yay. Right? Right? Next thing you know, when they be talking about government assistance and all that, that was to break up our homes. Because prior to that, getting on welfare was seen as like, that was a shameful thing to get on. It was embarrassing. All right? Not how people in our community now, ooh, I'm about to go get me some food stamps and I'm about to get Section 8 and I'm about to do this and that. Why? That ain't enough money to do nothing. Then you got people selling their food stamps. Then you got people gaming the system. They'll get Section 8 and then they'll give it to somebody else, right? I know plenty of people that do that. Whereas people that actually probably need it for like a temporary situation can't even get it. Because we be scamming the system so hard trying to get it. Because we want it so bad. Why do y'all want it so bad? That's what I don't understand. Give all that back. Give all that back to who needs it. Okay? Squad up as a community. We'll be cool. But everything I'm telling you, everything he's saying, watch that documentary. It's called Uncle Tom. Watch it.
But we running the Congress. Congress don't owe us nothing. The United Nations made a declaration saying they owe us.
That is pretty incredible and that's pretty powerful. And I don't think that it's anybody with enough balls outside of you and Ye that's willing to say it.
Yeah. Speaking of the whole Ye thing, you know they trying to get Kyrie now. Because he posted a link to an Amazon movie on his Twitter. Now they're trying to say he's anti-Semitic. Funnily enough, all the people saying he's anti-Semitic now, I don't think y'all ever even watched the movie. Because if y'all watch the actual movie, there's nothing anti-Semitic in it. But y'all just want to toss that word around when black people want to like speak on things and speak on the truth. It's like, oh no, we can't let them have too much power. You got to keep them down. We need them being happy putting somebody else down. Y'all don't hear it though. Look, I'm telling y'all, if we squatted up as a unit, as a community, we could do so much. We would be so powerful. Y'all have to understand, the Jewish population is like around 1%. Yet they carry the most wealth and the most power, right? The black community in the U.S., like we are, it's like 13 point something percent of the population, of the world population. If we did the same thing, we'd be unstoppable. We would be unstoppable. That's all I'm going to say. If y'all want to see me react to more videos just like this one, let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you never miss when I drop a video. Once again, I can make community posts now to update y'all right here on YouTube. So if y'all don't see a video pop up, click my channel, go to the community tab, and I promise I'll update y'all there. Y'all will see why, okay? So until next time, you already know who it is. It's Sang.